Josh and Chris here again, Landon's RV, Mesa, Arizona, taking a look at another fifth wheel that we just got in here. It is a stunning fifth wheel. It is a 2017 DRV Mobile Suites. It is a model 41RSSB4. This is a pretty unique floor plan, as a lot of people ask me all the time, hey, you own a high-end luxury fifth wheel dealership. What fifth wheel do you have personally? Well, to answer you truthfully, I don't have a fifth wheel anymore, as the place that I used to actually go RVing with my son, Landon, who the company's named after, we actually bought a place up there. But before we bought, this is the model. This is the manufacturer, this is the make, and this is the model and floor plan. So this is a great floor plan, has a lot of unique features about this one, which we're going to point out. This is going to be a lot of information in a short period of time, and we're going to talk about the good and the bad. We've got Chris here to help us out as well. So back to the model, 41RSSB4. What do you think the length is of that? Most people probably think 41. Google will tell you 40.83. Neither are correct. Most fifth wheels are going to measure 4 feet longer than the model, which in case would be 45. This one, yeah, they make it even harder. How about 43? 43 feet length overall. What do we got here? How many slides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slides. Okay, let's get going. Starting up front, full body paint. This is a non-standard Mobile Suites paint job. Okay, this is actually an Elite Suites paint job, which is extremely hard to find, and you're going to see as we walk around this fifth wheel how incredibly beautiful it is, because all the paint scheme, all the colors, all run throughout the sides of the slide outs. Okay, that is so rare. We've got some beautiful fifth wheels here. We've got River Stones, we're the Redwood dealer, we've got Beacons, we've got Landmarks, we got all kinds of full paint fifth wheels. But I'm going to tell you something, this fifth wheel, when you're walking around, it really stands out, and it might sound simple, but just because it's got paints on the sides of the slides, it really sets itself apart. Okay, enough about that. You'll keep looking at it as we go around. I'll probably bring it up 10, 20 more times. MOLRIDE front rubber pin box. Up in the front here, we've got a storage compartment. Okay, this is going to bring us to our first condition thing. We want to make sure when we do these videos we talk about condition. It's not always the good stuff, but if you're looking from afar, I want you to know what it is that you're looking at, because we don't want any surprises here for you or us. So condition wise, anytime you get a fifth wheel and it's got this black paint across the front, you're always going to get these little chips in here from roads, from the wheel of your towed, from your tow vehicle. So it does have little rock chips here in the front. We've got an access to our front storage compartment. Just to the right of that, we actually have batteries. Now, Mobile Suites are, you know, arguably the best manufactured fifth wheel. Yes, there's some New Horizons, there's some spacecrafts and things like that, but from a mass-produced fifth wheel, there's a lot of similarities between this RV and a lot of motorhomes. So, but it is very high-end. Okay, 6-volt batteries on battery trays. Normally you're going to find 12-volt batteries, but you have 2 6-volt batteries, which is, once again, similar to what you would find in a motorhome. Okay, another common question. Is this slide out all the way out? Is it out all the way out, Chris?
It's all the way out.
It's all the way out. Okay. Why is it not as deep as most slide outs? Well, it's just there to give you a little bit more room in the bedroom at the foot of the bed, make the dresser drawers a little bit deeper for storage use. And if it stuck out to here, you know, it would be you'd be hitting your head on it as you're walking up to the side of your fifth wheel. All right, going into the large pass-through storage bay. Okay. Look at all the storage. Okay, we got storage, we got inverters, we got lights, we got all kinds of fun stuff. We got outside TV connections, stereo connections, and things like that. All right. Awnings. Let's talk about awnings for a second. What's the material, Chris?
Canvas.
Canvas. This is not, sorry to point at a Montana Keystone. This is not cheap vinyl awning material. This is actual canvas. This is kind of like buying real outdoor furniture that lasts a lifetime versus furniture that you have to replace every year, it seems like. So, and both awnings, front one's electric, back one is manual, which is nice actually. A lot of people might not know this, but manual awnings are nice because they actually come down a lot lower and give you more shade, and they have a lot more adjustability to them. But they also have aluminum covers, AlumiGuards, over the awning, so when they're in the in position, it keeps the sun off of them. All right, we've got power, we've got a furnace. Okay, we have MOLRIDE step above entry steps. These were not standard in 2017, so they have been added. They do have the optional handrail as well, and they do have a storage box mounted behind there with a key. All right, we have an electronic access door code for your front door. Now, all of our RVs, especially when we do these videos, take pictures, they have not been PDI'd. Everything will work when it leaves. People like Paul here on the ladder are going to go through them, make sure everything works. Paul, what are you doing?
Dryer back.
All right, installing washer dryer. So we do a lot of those as well. So the reason why I'm bringing that up is because if you happen to be paying attention and I haven't bored you and you're still with me, we're missing the cover for the motion sensing outdoor patio light, but it won't be missing when the new owner takes delivery. We have LP connection underneath. We've got a toy lock. We have 6-point hydraulic leveling, which is standard. We've got high spec wheels, 17.5-inch wheels. They have easy lube bearings, okay? And then 16-ply H-rated tires. And those are also, right behind those wheels and tires is one of the wonderful benefits of a Mobile Suites, 4-wheel, MORRIDE, independent suspension. We got frameless windows, dual pane windows. We've got an outside storage compartment here. We've got a fiberglass rear cap with these beautiful clear LED running lights. Full access, roof access ladder there on the left. It is completely removable. We have a 2.5-inch receiver with a 7-way plug, okay? Look at this, look at the paint. Isn't that just beautiful? I'm sorry, it's beautiful. 50 amp shore power cord. We have sewer hose holders. The paint on this thing is stunning. Like, look at that. Okay. Access to the refrigerator water line. We've got a Winegard Traveler 3 LNB, looks like DirecTV, fully automatic satellite. This is going to be your connections here that Chris is opening up for all of your freshwater hose attachments, tank dump valves, black tank flushes, and all of that fun stuff. In front of that, we've got the backside of the pass-through storage bay here. If you guys are wondering what the little rod is in there, that's actually the awning rod for the manual awning that we looked at on the other side. We've got a gas electric water heater. If you want a tankless water heater, those seem to be extremely popular these days. Excuse me. We can put those in. 40-pound propane tanks, not the little ones. 40-pound, all on a sliding tray, auto changeover valve. Everything comes out here for easy access and exchange. Just in front of that, we've got a compartment here with auto leveling system, battery disconnect, panel lights, hitch light, and outside prep for satellite cable, park cable, things like that. It does have, if you've noticed, it does have the built-in observation system that's designed to work with your truck. If you have that option, they plug in just underneath there. Okay, let's take a look inside. Mobile Suites, okay. Oh, let's look at some weights. I apologize. Okay, you're gonna need to bring your big boy truck here. Okay, we're not talking about a light fifth wheel. We've got 3.25-inch walls. One of the best insulated trailers. We've got 15-inch tube frame stacked frames. We have a GVWR of 21,000 pounds. We have a cargo carrying capacity of 2,690 minus the 2. That's what your unloaded weight is. This is not a light trailer. Fifth wheel, not a trailer. Is it a trailer? Still a trailer if it's a fifth wheel? I don't know. We do this for a living, we should know. All right, let's take a look inside. Okay, this thing, stunning mocha cherry cabinetry. It is a 17. This is about as good as it's going to get. This is not the honey cherry, which doesn't seem to be nearly as popular. This is the mocha cherry. I can't tell you how rich the woodwork in here is. It is phenomenal quality, okay? If you've been looking at RVs, you've owned RVs, you've probably heard the expression that the older ones are nicer. This is the definition of that RV, for sure. Appliances, Whirlpool appliances, refrigerator, residential with ice maker. We've got Whirlpool, convection, microwave oven. We've got solid limestone and glass backsplash, 3-burner propane range. I mean, we've got a dishwasher, I'm sure, on this side as well. We've got beautiful residential style faucets, okay? We've got this beautiful table that has a leaf in it, this great area. This was such a great area for me when I had this floor plan, do a little work, had a little coffee area. This was phenomenal, just tons of storage throughout. Something that's a must in this year, okay, is that this one has no carpet in the living room. So these are individual plank flooring pieces, and it obviously has the option where there's no carpet in the living room. A total must for me. Franklin furniture, residential Franklin furniture. Extremely comfortable. Once again, insulated, Dual pane windows, day and night roller shades. Look at the woodwork. Look at the solid woodwork in this thing. I mean, they're stunning. Samsung television systems. Open that one up in the middle there. What do we got? All our audio, video. It's this one. Look, no fury on here. Sony full home theater, like real home. AV receiver. Sony Blu-ray player. I mean, they even have IR sensors on them to where when you point the remote at the IR sensor, it communicates with the equipment that's in there so that your cupboard can stay closed. Like, we're talking a real high-end unit here. There is no fireplace, okay? If you want a fireplace, just let us know. We'll put a fireplace in there for you. It's all prepped. It's the right space. Plugs are all in there. Subwoofer's in there. It's all ready to go if you want a fireplace. We've got soft close drawers. Yep. We've even got file cabinet storage there. Let's see here. It's walking back this way. I mean, there's storage everywhere. We got a built-in clock here. Let's take a look in here real quick. These are all our controllers. So one thing that's nice here is we have individual slide switches. So if you want to put just one slide out and not the other, it's nice to be able to do that without turning hydraulic valves and things of that nature. There's your Winegard Traveler satellite controller, inverter controller, exhaust fan there. We've got a Progressive Industries surge protector, and we have sea level tank monitoring system. That's the best tank level monitoring system you can get. Once again, it's more of a high-end motorhome thing. It doesn't have sensors that probe into the tank. Pantry. Lots of pantry storage. A little hidden. You got a little hidden storage? Yeah. I bet you there's a ton of people that own mobile suites that don't even know that that's storage there. And they're going to thank you, Chris. All right. Solid wood step treads as we come up. Central vac for the floor sweep. You can just kick that up with your foot. Sweep the stuff right in there. Look at this door. Beautiful solid wood door. All right, let's take a look in the bathroom real quick. Look at lots of storage here in the bathroom. Radius corner shower. Solid surface countertops. The edges of the countertops have lights built into the edges. Of course, you got your porcelain toilet. Soft touch padded vinyl ceiling like you'd find in a motorhome as well. Let's take a look in here. What do we got? Behind door number 1. Washer dryer. What brand are they? Whirlpool. No Splendid washer dryers here. No Furrion TVs. Dishwasher was a fixture pay-cal. Okay. Nightstand. This is, so dresser drawers, right? Not nightstand. Dresser drawers. So this is where that little slide is that goes out. Okay. So you got 6 dresser drawers. Another Samsung TV in here. You've got a massive queen size bed. If you want a king, it'll fit. It's no charge. We'll rebuild the platform and make sure that it fits. Okay, there's storage underneath the bed as well. Let's take a look up in the front in the closet, all cedar lined. Okay, you got drawers in here. You got more drawers in here. All Shaw residential carpet here in the bedroom, and you can tell it's extremely plush. Okay, all right, so that is going to wrap up the video. I'm sure that I forgot a lot of qualities and features about this fifth wheel. If you want to talk more about it, you can reach us at landonsrv.com, or you can call us at 602-455-1455. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you, Chris, for your time. Say bye.
Bye, Chris.